Some of you have been wondering what's going on and why there hasn't been any content as of recently. Well, first off, I've been busy in real life touching grass and spending time with the family. Secondly, there was a major story dropped about a Pentagon leak that dropped on Discord. Now, there was a 21-year-old National Guardsman who dropped some very highly classified documents on Discord. It was dropped in a place called Thug Shaker Central. I was invited to the server last month. I declined, but only because I've been a bit cautious about where I join. Since then, there's been FBI crawling all over Discord, and then the places where I hang out in particular on the late night, where I hang out during work. Now you say, Tom Pnoid, you just being Pnoid, man, you crazy. Trust me, I am not. There are men and women who have been calling for violence and laughing at every joke I make. They do not know our lingo, our content, or our ideas. They are Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, Jordan Peterson watchers. These are feds. I can smell a cop a mile away. So on our Discord, we decided to do what we do best. We're going to troll. So if you see your name has been changed to Agent something, this is us doing what we do best. Keep to the code. No doxing, no pedos, no violence. You hear anyone speaking on violence in our servers, you get them out or you let someone know. Watch for glowies. Now, after all this happened, they dropped a story yesterday about how they're charging 4 people in connection with Russiagate. Amalia Ishida, Penny Joanne Hess, Jesse Neville, and Augustina Romani, aka Gazi Kadza. None of these people are actually Russian. They're all American citizens practicing their constitutionally protected free speech rights. These American citizens are being charged with being used by a Russian actor named Ayanov. These are not huge players anywhere. You can see their content, and see the video that I pulled down from the ASPC African People's Socialist Party website, which claims to be a Pan-African black nationalist movement. This video has 240 views, far from an influential channel. Gazi, who is part of the Black Hammer organization, which is again a black nationalist party, has a website with another YouTube channel attached to it. It has 745 views on his. Now, these are not big channels or big movements. They are being smashed with the giant mallet of the United States justice system. These are channels and small-time activists fighting for what they believe in, and maybe even trying to actively undermine the United States State Department efforts overseas. But truth be told, no one elected the State Department, and the woman who's running the Ukraine conflict is Victoria Nuland. And she's been in charge of that country in Ukraine since the Obama administration and has been in the State Department since the Clinton administration. The feds claim that the Russians weaponized our freedom of speech and are influencing Americans to sow discord between us. The feds are charging them for simply platforming. The feds are charging these American citizens for simply platforming a Russian on their podcast. The feds also claim that the Russians gave the APSP the talking points of Ukraine being Nazis and white supremacists. Now, if we're being honest, the black nationalists should have spotted that somehow a war in Ukraine, a white country, merited a response of $100 billion in cash and weapons, plus trainings and sanctions, while a war in Africa warrants crickets from the government and the media. Should have been an easy leap of logic to make. To say, though, that a foreign actor is influencing the elections of the Americas while ignoring lobbyists like AIPAC and political contributors like such as AIPAC, who donate $3 million a year, right, to every election, and that doesn't count the $12 million in trips and meals they've given to congressmen since 2000, while everyone is losing their mind about Clarence Thomas getting some tires for his car. Now, I say all this to say this. I stand with those black nationalists in Florida, not because I agree with their ideas, because some high-minded ideology, but simply because we are also fringe. And what they're doing to them could be done to us, and protecting them protects us. Please share this video out and help make it well known that this is happening to these dummies for all of our sakes, and let the government know they're dying, and please to try to do it gracefully. I'm Tom Pease with Pnoid News. Y'all know the deal. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here.